I don't know about y'all, but 2024 was not the kind of year that I wanted for myself. And it wasn't because like I fell off or I wasn't really like doing the right things. It was just more of the impact. This wasn't the year I was hoping for. I was hoping that this would be the year I blew up on YouTube. I hit the financial goals I wanted, made a bunch of new relationships and all that shit. But unfortunately for me, it wasn't the case. And I think that a lot of times us as men, whenever we have a new opportunity or something that comes up in our life, we find ways to sabotage ourselves that I think really puts us months and years behind. I ultimately want 2025 to be the best year possible for myself. And the only way for me to do it is just by having these kind of pep talks with myself and, you know, instilling the necessary mindset I need to move into the new year. Obviously, a new year isn't gonna change shit, but if you go into it with the right mentality, I swear you can make so much more happen if you have come to it with the right mentality. In 2024, I think for the first month, which was January, obviously, I was just procrastinating. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I was just like still doing the same old shit, gooning, drinking alcohol, just chilling. I don't even know why, bro. I was just fucking not on my P's and Q's. So this new year, I gotta be on go mode. I gotta be ready to fucking move, bro. I gotta be, soon as the new year clicks, bro, I need to start cutting out the alcohol. I need to stop focusing and being distracted by women and gooning and all that shit I shouldn't be doing. I need to make sure that I'm consistently having great days and even good days. I can't afford anymore my age, which is I'm almost 26. I cannot afford to have okay or bad days. Whether that means I have to just completely like cut out people from my life again, or if that just means me being super focused by just, you know, getting more sleep, cutting out the energy drinks at a certain time. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet to figure out how I'm gonna get more productive, but I cannot afford to have these okay/bad days. There's no more time for me to be bullshitting no more. I can't be sitting around having meaningless conversations with people, doing like dumb shit, scrolling TikTok, watching TikToks, just bullshitting, bro. And yeah, we all do it, but like, I truly believe in the situation I come from, the places I come from. I know a lot of you guys are the same way. You guys don't come from no rich family, no rich cities, no influential backgrounds. We can't afford to have the same distractions as the people at the top, because those people have networks, those people have friends, those people have tools and resources that we do not have. And so we have to make sure we gain an edge some way. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I know in my heart this is just gonna fucking suck for a long time. I'm gonna be very miserable for a few months, to be honest with you. For the first few months, I really want to set the tone. I'm gonna be very bored. Besides the trip for Dubai, which I've had planned for like over a year now, I'm not gonna be doing much. I'm gonna be literally going to work, making content in my car, going to the gym, trading crypto, and dating a woman or two. That's it. That's literally it. I'm not gonna be going out during happy hour. I'm not gonna be watching sports all day. On my Saturdays and Sundays, all I'm doing is cleaning the house, trading, and editing. It's all I'm fucking doing. And hanging out with Shorty if she's around. But I'm not even gonna be like, you know, partying and, you know, doing a bunch of dumb shit, because if you're over the age of 24, I would even say 23, time is running out for most guys. Because it's not because of really the age itself, but I know a lot of you dudes want to have a family. You guys want to have kids. You guys want to find your girl. Once you start implementing those into your life, once those start coming together, you're not going to have the time or the financial resources to be able to make these kind of risks and take these kind of risks. I don't know about you guys, but my timeline is definitely a little bit longer than I was thinking. It's not a bad thing because I'm getting better each year, but I for sure want to make sure that this year right here puts me a couple years ahead, you know? And I don't know when the bull run's gonna end, but I want to make sure that I'm capitalizing on the time I have on it now, you know? The second major thing I have to do this year is I need to make sure that I'm leveling up my life. I need to stop self-sabotaging myself. Coming into 2024 in February, I was supposed to get a raise at my 9 to 5, right? I was expecting at least like an 8 to 10% raise because I'm the top salesperson at my job, right? And I'm being so serious. I'm literally number one. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna get me a little cool, like 10%. It's extra, like, you know, $200-$300 per check. Oh, these dudes like, oh, we're not profitable. So here's a raise. And I'm like, what's my raise? It's 2%. 2% don't even pay for my gas to get to the damn job. With inflation, I'm losing money by staying there. But at the time of me being there, I realized the commission I was making would make up for it. And with the way things were looking, because the following month they had added a way for us to get easier sales. So I was like, I'm just gonna really just max this fucking thing out and just let it ride, right? And that was a huge mistake by me. Instead of me trying to find something that's better for my longevity, as far as just my 9-to-5 work, as long as I'm gonna be doing it for, I decided to get comfortable there and just let shit slide. And I was just, all right, I'll just do the job, get paid, and just focus on my shit outside of work. As of last week, these dudes were talking about,
yeah, well, you know what? We just want to make sure you guys are doing what's best for the customers, and we're gonna just take away pretty much your commission, and we're just gonna make it, super hard, so that way you have to work 4 times harder and get 3 times less than the payout you would have gotten before.
It was a wake up call for me, because I was like, all right, I gotta stop delaying and procrastinating what's rightfully mine. And what's rightfully mine after all the work I put in is a decent job, a stable job, stable friendships, good friendships. I think I deserve that the least. I don't feel like I fucked anybody over. I'm one of the most loyal people you ever meet. And so that's the second major thing. I want to make sure that this year going into 2025 that I'm very, very intentional on making new relationships and finding more stable things that will keep me without having to be so stressed out. I don't know about y'all boys, but this year aged the fuck out of me. I got more gray hairs than ever. I'm only 25. I get it. I'm supposed to have some grays. I'm having grays in my beard sometimes. I'm having grays in my hair, bro. I'm having to plug that bitch out. I'm like, I should not be this stressed out at 25. You would think that I'm a fucking doctor with the way I have fucking grays. You know what I mean? I'm literally just taking sales calls. And they're not hard either. But the job that I work at has pretty much made it so that way they can micromanage you and just take out as much out of you without giving you as little as possible. And just like my friends and family, when I first started this year, right, I was dating this girl who was super fucking annoying, bro. She wasn't a bad person, but she just talked too much. And she was just weird, bro. You know what I'm talking about? If you ever dated a weird girl, you know what I'm talking about. I put up with that for way too long. And I spent way too much money being with someone I wasn't really happy with. But I didn't know no better. I was just happy to have somebody around. But after really looking around and really just living life more in Houston, because it's only my almost second year coming up, I really realized I'm selling myself short in so many different areas of my life. And I don't need to be the most rich guy, the guy with all that hoe. Give me a couple girls, or even just one that I'm really fucking with, and I'm good, bro. I'm not really tripping, but I'm not settling for somebody I'm not happy with, somebody who I'm not that attracted to, someone that just doesn't, mesh with me. I don't want to do that no more. I've done that for 5 years, and I've only seemed to run across situations which make me not want to date nobody seriously. I feel like I want to be like James Harden here, bro. That's really how I be feeling here sometimes. I really just want to do my thing and not commit to nobody. But that's because I'm not getting the level of quality that I think I deserve. And the reason being is because I'm not taking the kind of risk, and I'm not taking the amount of, shots that I need to take. I'm not putting the volume. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the past few weeks I've been trying to, but it's just been a matter of just not seeing anything I really want. But maybe that's just an excuse. I need to just start checking out more places. So my goal is this year is to stop being procrastinating, stop being fucking comfortable, and go get what's mine. I know what I deserve, and I'm gonna go after and get it. And that's kind of my goal, which is why I said, the start of the year, I gotta go up guns blazing, bro. I gotta set the tone. I gotta set a foundation for how this year's gonna go. Because if I start off slow again, I'm gonna have the same results I had this year. And so the last major thing I gotta do is just make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. I'm 26, almost, right? I know that in 4 years, which is a blink of an eye, maybe it may not be that way, but let's just plan for it. I'm gonna be 30, bro. And at that point, 30 to 35, that's not really a danger zone, I should say, because I'm not a woman, but I definitely need to start getting a little bit more serious at that point about what I'm gonna do for my future. And I gotta go for broke, man. I gotta really just, make this year mine. I gotta really just embrace the suffering, because I know that at the end of the day, if I don't embrace the suffering now, I'm gonna have to live with the regret later. And I don't want to live that way. I don't want to be the person who's, you know, 35, 40 years old wondering what if. If let's say I do everything I say in this video right now and things still don't pan out for me, things still don't work in my favor, I'm okay with that. But what I can't accept is me knowing I got the sauce, knowing that I have the ability, and then just not reaching my full potential because of, you know, doing stupid shit. Whether it be, you know, partying, drinking, gooning, whatever it could be, just being distracted, being TikTok brain. I just don't want to see myself in that timeline. But to keep it real, if I have another year like I had this year, where I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing consistently, and I was doing things consistently good, but there was too many okay days and bad days for me, for my personal comfort. So I don't want to have more than one okay day a week, let alone, you know, one bad day a month. This year I was having one bad day a week, 3 okay days, and maybe 2 good days or great days, and whatever the else days were probably okay. This is my year to get serious. This is my year to really prove to myself that I am who I say I am. And so I'm moving into 2025 with that kind of mentality, because before I definitely had a little bit more leniency last year. When it comes into the year, I'm like, oh, new year, whatever, I'm gonna be the same person. It's true, you're ultimately gonna be the same person you were the year before. But if I can give myself like a little bit, like a 20% extra push, and I'm a little bit 20% more disciplined, that will make a very, very big difference over a span of a year on my results and outcomes. And so that's the video, man. Don't give up on yourself, boys. This is a new year. You can be whatever you want, but you have to pay for it with your time, your energy, and your attention. My name is KJTheBlackAce. I'm the best self-improvement content creator in the space. I love y'all, boys. I'm gonna holler back at y'all. Peace.